Happy International Women's Day. I'd like to toast three women today. Two are my two greatest bosses, one from my nonprofit program director days, one from my fintech executive days. And one is a mentee of mine from my fintech executive days, who taught me a thing or two. The first toast is to Paula Ehoff. She was my boss at the YMCA. In the years we worked together, I had my first experiences with skip level reports, which, if you've never done that, is a huge growth opportunity. It's one thing to become a boss for the first time, it's another thing to become the boss's boss. I had my first experience firing someone for cause working with her. I learned how to write grants. I learned how to be interviewed by the press. She gifted me with opportunities to design and lead workshops and cross-functional workshops and cross-functional environments. Together, we ran programs that won national awards. Together, we turned around programs that were failing and turned them into programs that changed families' lives forever. Heck, she even had me do the photography for all our brochures and had her pianist husband accompany me when I sang at her boss's retirement party. I grew so much in those few years because of her. And I used things I learned and the experiences I gained in my work to this day. Now, when I left the YMCA to move to California, I told her I wanted to get a master's in psychology. And she asked me why. And I said, well, I want to know what to do when I get called to intervene when a 5-year-old is in a fetal position in a locker. That actually happened, by the way. She said, you already know. All the master's degree will do is give you a few tools to use. The second toast is to Mary Lou Corrigan. When my first boss at that fintech startup in San Francisco left, the founders had a meeting with Mary Lou to discuss who was getting Wendy. And by Wendy, they meant the entire operations team. Thankfully, Mary Lou said, me. I made vice president on her watch. I made 6 figures for the first time on her watch. She was a sounding board in the wild, crazy world that is scaling a startup from employee 23 to employee 500 when 80% of the employees report to you. She had my back, even when the people who most benefited from that order I brought to chaos did not appreciate me. And then she made sure that I had my own mini version of a golden parachute. Not just a severance package, a nice one, but she made sure that I was recognized formally for my contributions to the company, both at a formal event for my direct reports and peers and at an informal event that all of my indirect reports were able to attend. When I was leaving, I told her I was thinking about getting an MBA. She told me, you already got your MBA. Scaling Paymap to this exit is your MBA. So the third toast is not to one of my two greatest bosses. The third toast is to Antonia Merez. She reported to people who reported to me. She brought her baby to our Christmas party, and I got to hold him. At the event Mary Lou organized for my indirect reports to say goodbye, Antonia walked up to me and said, what am I going to do when you leave? You are my glass ceiling story. I have not forgotten that moment in the 23 years since that happened. I've carried that calling with me everywhere I have gone. So today, I'm toasting my glass ceiling stories, Paula and Mary Lou. And I'm toasting the person who told me I joined their club.